Okay, here's Pandora Muse again, coming at you from parts unknown. This time is in September. We are doing Grandparents' Day, which is September 10th, 12th. I got my days messed up. But we figured we'd do Mother's Day and we do Father's Day. Why not do something for the grandparents? Because there's a lot of grandparents out there that are being mamas and dads. And there's a lot of grandparents out there that don't get to see their grandchildren as often as they would like. Or even their great-grandchildren. Or some that have the joy of getting to see them all the time. But grandparents are a very important part of a child's growing up. We get to teach them things of the past, and they get to teach us things of the future. There's a symbiotic relationship if you can have a good one. And so, without further ado, let's get going on these grandparents' nails. I started with the base coat of gray. Sorry, we are turning gray as we become grandparents, most of us. And I matted 3 of them. I'm going to mat all of them because shiny just don't seem to work for me. Well, what I'm going to do is put Mama and Papa on the thumb. Write that in. And then I'm going to put my daughter's children's birthstone, Becky's children's birthstone, and my great-granddaughters, them Dawn's, and her kids, which are my great-grandkids, William, my oldest son, and his children, and Johnny, my youngest, was his boy. And just the grandchildren's stones. So, without further ado, let's get going. First thing I'm going to do is sneeze. Excuse me. And as I said before, if I sound funny, I'm still battling tooth problems. I'm going to mat these 2 here. Yes, I know, my nails still are not done. I'm doing this in August because September I'm not going to be home to do it. I'm going to be up visiting my friend Jonna, Nails by Jonna, up in Everett, Kentucky. Go up there and see what Kentucky's like. Know what Tennessee's like. Love Tennessee. Want to check out Kentucky. Know what Kansas is like. Lower part of Kansas, near Dodge City. Know what Texas is like. Not much different than the lower part of Kansas. So we're going to put these in the dryer and we'll nuke those and we'll be right back. Well, I got them out of the little oven, so now I'm going to put Mama and Papa. Hopefully I can get it all on. M-A-M. Oh, I missed a spot. Okay, gonna put that in a nuker. Missed a little spot on it. Oh, that's power for my course today. Got dog barking and now I'm gonna clean my brush. A lot of people, they use alcohol and all that. Me, I discovered something through watching somebody else do it. Excuse me for 1 minute. And my tissue. There's my paper towel. See, if you use a base coat, not base coat, but top coat, it cleans it. It's just like putting wet polish on top of dry polish. Regular polish, it takes the polish out. And that's what this does. And it conditions your brush, too. See? But you always got to wipe off the excess. Now I'm going to put the letters of my children's initials, well, their first name initial. First name initial. Becky's. B. Dawn. D. William. And J for Johnson. Well, that's not going to work very well. Gotta have that up here. Sorry if I was out of frame. There, little letters. So we'll put those in. Oh, sorry for the silence there. I thought I had you on pause. Sorry about that. Well, now we're going to do the gems. And I'm going to do using my glitz. I don't mind using the name. I know a lot of people that are against glitz wouldn't use the name, but I don't mind using the name on this because I like this condensed glue gel. This is all going to be matte. So I'm going to put the glue gel on there. And then I'm going to top it off with the matte. Everybody does the clear, the glossy. I'm going to do the matte because I want it matte. I'm just floating it over the top of it. My brush should not even splay out even hardly any. Okay. Now I'm going to put, this is for Becky. This is Caitlin. This is Madison June. And this is my granddaughter's Renee, which is Opal. October. But I don't have an Opal, so that's the closest I could get. I'll put that in the nuker before they start sliding around. Then we'll get to my daughter Dawn's, my youngest daughter. I like saying that. I said it, but not with conviction behind it, because I didn't think I'd ever meet my oldest daughter. But I did. And she is fantastic. And my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren. Great-granddaughter. Miss Riley. She is a beauty. She is a beauty. And she knows she is. Grandma makes sure. Okay, this is my granddaughter, April, which is born in May. My grandson, Luke, which was born in March, which is Aqua. My granddaughter, Elsie. I got caught here. Is June. And my grandson Owen is in September. And then my oldest son William. I'm sending this right in front of there. That's not good. I'm sorry, I'm out of frame. I'm thinking, I'm listening to the song in my head. This is my grandson Christopher, which was born in March from my oldest son. June for his oldest daughter. July for his next daughter, Michelle. That first one's Tessie, and this one's for little Dustin. Dustin was born in April. To go try to save a man. Now we're going to do Jonathan's. He has possibly 2 children, but one that we know of. So And I'm not sure of the months of the possible one. Even if it's a possibility, I would put it on here. Now, his only child, Roswell, Jonathan Roswell, was born November 1st. And the only stone I have for November is a little tiny yellow one. I don't even have a big one of the secondary color. All I have is a little one. So we'll put that in there. And then we'll clean off the gel one, the condensed gel brush. And try to find the lid to that. Found the lid. My grandfather taught me a lot, and my grandmother, they basically raised me. That's why I'm proud to do a grandparent's nail. My grandmother and my grandfather taught me a lot of my ethics. And so did my father, but what did I do? Oh, snap. I did the glass one on this one. In a hurry, that's what happens when you get in a hurry and you got two bottles that look exactly the same. I'm going to have to do something about that. Man. Okay. So, grandparents are very special. I always wanted to be a special grandma, and I am. In many ways. But, see, with your kids, you're one way. You're strict, you follow rules, this, that. But with your grandkids, you can be a little more lax, and you can be more on their side and against parents sometimes. And that, when I was up with my daughter and grandkids in May, there was a couple times I had to stand up for my grandkids because they were right. Don't forget. I always remember what it was like to be a teenager. And I went over the stone with the mat. Dang it. Oh, I'm just having one of those days. So here's the finished set. And I will have swatch pictures for you in just a while. Time for going home. Peace out.